Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Grant Hill and Chris Webber, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. And both of these teams looking to work the ball inside, Chris.
Here we go.
We should see a lot of post-up chances.
Yeah, BA. These teams have great talent down on the blocks. I mean, you should see some great battles. Let's watch these.
Oh! He's trying to tear the hinges off the rim.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Durant. Here's Drummond. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, that's a really astonishing play from Drummond. Carving out a ton of space thanks to his wide screen and sprinting to the basket with a true purpose.
The three from Ball. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know, we don't often talk enough about KD's playmaking. I mean, he's a team player. He loves hitting his open guys.
And asked about his qualities as a player, Simmons once said, getting the rebound and going, that's probably the most fluid part of my game.
And that's what he looks like Magic Johnson, going end to end, using his size and straight line speed to full effect.
The kick out to Simmons. Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
To the inside. And Durant gets it to go.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Your Brooklyn Nets.
Some changes for Chicago. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
And it's in there.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on. And a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Pass to Durant. Back to Curry. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Simmons has got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
But there's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Down low. Here's Curry. Outside for Irving. Inside. And the jam by Drummond.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Caruso. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Chicago foul. Alex Caruso. His first foul. First team foul. Bull substitution.
1:42 left to play in the first quarter. To the left wing. And here's Mills from the arc. Here's Harris. And he buries his first look.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Caruso. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside Brown. Harris with it. Guarded by Vucevic. And here's Brown for 3. And he buries his first look.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And it's Green missing. And the Nets with possession here.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Bruce Brown.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The Bulls with another miss. Left side Mills. Pass to Griffin. Now here's Mills.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Patrick Mills. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Outside Levine. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Brown. Back to Mills. Launches it. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Here's Claxton, and it's cleared by Vucevic. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, BA. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Kept alive. Over to the wing. Pass to Simmons. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
It's a good heads-up play from Seth. He scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
And he sinks the second. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league. If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Their ball movement on this this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the dunk by Levine.
Take a look at Levine in the 2015 dunk contest. You'll see this man is very comfortable playing above the rim.
Stolen by Drummond. Durant with it. Guarded by Vucevic. And the jam by Drummond.
Wow, you gotta admire the aggression. Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
Oh, Drummond with a block.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
It's Irving's responsibility to involve his teammates. I mean, he can, and especially when no one is covering him, he has it.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Harris outside. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Bulls substitution.
1:46 left in the second. Count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's White. Outside for Green. From the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
A nice shot by Brown.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Vucevic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Alex Caruso.
1:09 left in the first half. Pass to Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts, they take over, helping him find a path to a shot.
Green for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Foul.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Ball with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Off target from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
At the line.
And he can't get the first one.
He's an effective player when healthy. But Griffin's unique skill set and fearless attitude is something his teammates love about him.
Chicago with the ball. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes down.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Mills. Off the mark there with a 3. On the wing, Green. Thompson in the post. DeSumo. Oh, and the release was before. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Nets out in front, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Lets it go from deep. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 8.
Look, that's his go-to shot. Curry can really hurt you from distance when given the airspace.
Vucevic's shot is off. The 3, Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. 13 points in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Curry. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
The three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And it's good from the elbow.
Assisted by.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
There's Ball with a three. That one is off. Here's Brooklyn. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Substitution.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Simmons. The Bulls making a switch here.
That's his second personal. First team foul. Bulls substitution. Kobe White.
Irving goes in. And stolen by Williams. Here's Caruso. The Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. To the middle. Here's Irving. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
And your Brooklyn Nets.
My players need to rest, man. They're at 70%. Nah, I get whooped all the time. Don't know how I'm beating you.
The Bulls making a switch here.
How is it a cheating team? I could have used the Warriors.
And here's Brown for three. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Aldridge has gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's Aldridge in his comfort zone. Confident offensive approach grabs him the second chance shot.
Here's LaVine for three.
Hey, look, we can run it back and I'll let you pick my team. How about that?
This off night has definitely been one factor here.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Aldridge. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
All right, everybody. Who wants a t-shirt?
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Clock at 4.
Bulls foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
Team second.
1:36 left in the third quarter.
Zach LaVine. That's his second personal. Third team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
First one falls for him.
And out the line, shooting 2.
It's both from the stripe. Brown with the steal.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
The first free throw is good.
Patrick Mills stepping the line with.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Here's Levine for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Looking to get it going. Brooklyn with the board.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line 2 times.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And again, no good by Chicago. Now the Nets with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Drummond. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Mills attacking. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Mills has gotten 4 this quarter.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line, Bruce Brown. And out the line, shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. And it's the Bulls' ball. DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
Money on the 19-footer.
And he just moves so well without the ball. DeRozan stays locked and loaded for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Brown can't hit. Green for 3. He can't hit that time. Pass to Brown. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Claxton. Outside Mills. Harris outside.
Chicago foul. Derek Jones Jr. His first foul. Team second.
Pass to Claxton.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Williams. That's his 3rd personal. 3rd team foul.
Here's Harris. Dragic right side. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Chicago with the ball from deep 3-point range. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Bull substitution.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And Troy Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Now, into the line.
Pass to Claxton.
Kevin Durant.
For three, Dragic fires in the triple. Dragic has got himself on the board with a three there.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity. Already, they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws. And Goran Dragic out of Miami. I mean, wow. Had a brief stop in Toronto as part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade, but ultimately felt like his talents were better used elsewhere. And he found a home with this team and is eager to prove he has something left in the tank. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on. Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And the Nets making a change here.
Andre Drummond. Kyrie Irving.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
At the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
They're one of the more interesting personalities in the league. Irving has no problem saying what's on his mind. I like that, both on and off the floor.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Outside Durant. Here he goes. And it's Durant with the finish.
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant, who never ceases to amaze me.
And Durant slams it home.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see what I did to this dude with the Nets. He said that the Nets were an all-star team. He said that everybody on the Nets is an all-star. And I'm like, bro, what world do you live in? What galaxy are all the Nets players all-stars? Like, no, that's not true. But, I mean, look at the score, man. It's 25-99. You got to say anything to maintain some sort of ego, maintain some sort of pride when you get cooked to that extent. It's terrible.